on the welfare of Parliament, and it says the mistress of witchcraft. Is that name here? Mm-hmm. It says that selleth nations through a whoredoms and families through a witchcraft. So when you get that word for witchcraft, is pharmacon. Yeah, that's the.
That's a power. When the elders brought that out years ago, that's probably one of the most powerful words I've ever heard when they brought that out in like 2007, 2008. That was powerful. You ain't gonna learn that if you in the so-called Christian church. You ain't gonna learn that. Yeah, and the variations thereof. Go ahead.
So it says literal sense of drugs, potions, poisons. It says it's like it says in the KJV, witchcraft, sorceries, and it says meaning in context. Nahum portrays Nineveh as a seductive seller of nations. So seduction and fidelity used to lure and corrupt peoples. It says the ensnaring means behind the deceptive, controlling sorceries, often linked to potions, poisons, and spiritual manipulation.
Yeah, in America, it's spiritual Nineveh.
Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, brother, read verse 1.
Yeah, America is Assyria, Babylon, New Rome, Egypt, Sodom.
And by the way, that word mistress is the female to the masculine part of it, which means master. They're a master of these things, of the left-hand side. Remember, that's because they're the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. So they're fully tapped in.
And it's the whore Babylon. It's a woman.
Yep.
It's a mistress. Same thing.
Yep.
Look at
the white from the scarlet colored beast.
Yep.
Mistress. That's the mistress.
Look
Revelation.
At Rick Owens' wife is a prime example.
Yeah, the dude walked up to her and asked if she believed in God.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I don't get that.
Yeah.
She, you can clearly see it. Look at this woman. This is clearly a fucking.
Well, one of them high-level
witches
is Brockovich.
Oh, Maria Abramovich.
Because remember, a lot of them celebrities got to go through that damn spirit cooking ritual.
What a
and they sent her to that woman, which
the older one
which wasn't she married supposedly to Anthony Bourdain, and he ended up dying, the famous chef.
He killed himself. Yeah.
Supposedly.
Octavia,
What's that?
Her name is Octavia. The other girl. Octavia.
Oh, his girl?
That was with
Anthony Bourdain. Yeah, but she has a relationship or something to
Maria Abramovich.
Right. And all of a sudden, this guy ends up winding up dead.
Well, the dude that did the money ball, the dude that created the money ball, his name is Guevara. His last name is Guevara. His first name is Alberto. Last name Guevara, something like that. He created that money ball. He got a picture with him and Maria Abramovich on shoulder to shoulder with 666 in the back around. And his name came in. It's actually a demon.
Yeah,
futuristic telling demon.
Now, a lot of these celebrities don't have their alter egos, which is basically the demon that's inhabiting them.
Yeah.
It's basically what it comes down to, or what they call the muse, their muse.
Yeah, it is. And this is what we're fighting against. The scripture says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against wickedness in high places, the rulers of this world, bro. Because see, the rulers of the next world is righteousness, man. And you're going to be dealing with spirits in that world. Right? Righteous spirits.
Right.
On high levels. You know what I mean? But we fighting right now, we fighting against this man. And he wants to make you believe that these things don't exist. Oh, it's just TV. It's just a show. It's just, witches aren't real. But that big ass, and you see that black bitch, she's inhabited with them demons on her.
Just a movie.
Yeah. It's just a fucking movie. I
was just saying, that's the saying. One of the greatest lies in the world is making the devil that he doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So the whole world doesn't think the devil exists, so they can wall out to.
Yeah, well, we know the history on Hollywood. Yeah. Where basically it goes back to the warlocks and witches.
Yeah.
Or the druids.
Yeah, the druids. Which Queen Elizabeth, the bitch that died, she was a druid. She was a druid high priestess. When she got inducted, before she got coronated, she got inducted into the high priestesshood of the Druidism, and it's these Edomites dressing as druids.
Right.
They learned that shit from
all
Jake.
in black.
Yeah. They learned all of that shit from Jake in the Middle Ages, and they took that shit to the woods, and they get down like that. Yep. You got that shit going on in the redwoods in July.
Yep, Sonoma County, California, Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, the Bohemian Grove.
Yep.
So this is what we playing. This is what you fighting against, bro. Yeah. So when you out here fighting these demons, and you see this shit going on, brother. Hey, count it all. Well, Yahushua said, marvel not. You know, but count it a joy that your names are known in heaven, bro. Yahushua Shai know each and every last one of us, brother. And you need to thank the Lord every day for that blessing. This is what we fighting against, bro. It ain't no flesh and blood right here, bro. This is spiritual, man. We're spiritual people. See, the Edomites, they want to be spiritual. Oh, I'm a spiritual person. No, you're not. You ain't no fucking spiritual person. You carnal. We spiritual on the right-hand side. You playing on the left-hand side.
That's why they still celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, celebrating fucking Christmas. And that shit, and that demon is gone. That Christmas demon, he slipped out the back door. He on vacation. That nigga's got his feet up in Hawaii somewhere. You know, Melikaliki Maka and shit. You know what I mean? It's a thing to say. Not at all. So,
finished. Do you have any more?
Yeah, Nahum 1:1.
Gone.
And then you can reread verse you was at, I think it's 4.
Gone. So it says Nahum chapter 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robberies.
Yeah, woe to the bloody city. Remember, this country was founded on blood and also on witchcraft. Okay, the very inception of this place. All right, the so-called founding fathers, they were all witches. All right, to some degree, or masons.
It says the prey departed not. So it says verse.
Well, who's the prey? The prey, the Israelites. Why don't they depart? Because basically, when they're being told what the truth is, they've been sent that delusion, right? That they should believe a lie. Because we were going into earlier, you know how, yeah, the left-hand side is against them, but we've been sent out here. It says, how shall they know unless, you know, they have a teacher or you know? But we out here, but they don't lay it to no regard. It's good to say.
Yeah, lest a man should teach me.
Yeah.
A man of the Lord.
Right. It says, wisdom cry without. She uttered her voice in the streets. That's right. Right? So the Lord is beckoning at the hand through the mouth of the prophets, but the prey or the Israelites depart not, except for the elect.
That's right, brother. That's right.
You know?
That's right.
They fixed on this Western culture, on the Edomite belief, and then they're going to die in that. You know, comfort is essentially going to be the death of many over here, because that's what they want to pursue.
That's right.
Complacency, yeah. Go ahead.
It says Nahum 3:2. The noise of a whip. It says, and the noise of, like it says, of the rattling of the wheels, and of the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots.
That's directly talking about New Babylon or New Assyria. As I talk about ancient Assyria. No, ancient Assyria was a bloody city because they fucked the northern kingdom up. And you see paintings of not paintings but like inscriptions of like northern kingdom getting impaled and on like stakes and shit.
Hung upside down.
Yeah, bowing down toward the Assyrian kings. Man, it was just
and how you
brutal
think,
to them.
How you think you're supposed to save the heathen, bro? Yeah. These motherfuckers gonna pay, bro. You don't understand. The kingdom of heaven gonna be brutal for the heathen.
Yes.
Brutal, man. Brutality gonna have a new name to it.
Right, like on this side, you know, we don't have no rest. You know, the scriptures say that basically our life, it pretty much hangs in the balance. There's no assurance of our life. Even though they're gonna get you know, the Sabbath and the high holy days, it's not gonna really be a rest to them because they're gonna be meditating on all the hell that's coming the next day. That's how bad it's going to be. They're not going to be able to sleep peacefully.
Well, that's what we go through now.
That's it.
Jake ain't sleeping peacefully, man. You got demons fucking with you in your sleep.
That's
you can barely stay sleep for less than 2 hours. Right? And then you waking up, you thinking about the shit you got to do tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I mean? You go on vacation, you thinking about, man, I got to go back in a couple days.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't even no fucking vacation.
Yeah, I believe most brothers probably got the 25th off, but what the fuck was that? You know, like you said, it was like another regular day.
Another fucking day, because you're going back to work on Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit
Hoping to get paid.
Yeah, go to work. You get that one day off, you go to work in a fucking snowstorm.
Yep, snowstorm. You like, damn, man. Elder Ariala said, the time I get money don't exist no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd be Jake. You like, damn, you feel like it's bad luck, but it's just the world we living in, bro.
It's just enough.
It's just enough, man. This world ain't our world, bro.
Yeah, it's miserable. Like once you realize that everything is not what it seems on the surface, right, you could already feel the negative energy, but then you really see it for what it is. It's all fucking negative. There's nothing here for us. Because it's not our world. It's not our kingdom.
I believe that dude Patrick Bet David, he claimed to be an Assyrian. I don't know how he would prove that. He's from Iran, and he's a Christian, but he claimed to be in Assyria. You can fact check that up. Look that up.
What's his name?
Patrick Bet David.
Patrick Bet David?
Bet David. He's a YouTuber, really big finance guy, Valuetainment. That guy. You've probably seen clips of him. But he claimed one of the videos I heard him claim to be Assyrian. Matter of fact, he was doing an interview. You know, I mean, it's not that important, but I think he was doing an interview with somebody, and they were talking about multiple wives.
Did you take?
He might have been. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think that was the one.
Yeah, he said he was he's an Assyrian.
Oh, no, he ain't no Syrian. He's a fucking Iranian.
Yeah.
It says Patrick Bet David is an American.
No, I mean his
citizen.
tribe.
Oh, neutralized. Okay.
Iran is just like that's a new
Neutralized
name.
a naturalized Iranian descent.
Yeah, and he's a Christian. He's a Christian. He's not Muslim. And he's a self-hater too. There's a whole thing online about that. He really worships the so-called Jays. He's kissed their ass. Yeah. That dude, he kissed their ass a lot. But you want to finish that off?
Go on.
And then if y'all got precepts here, then we'll just wrap it up.
So it says Nahum 3:3, the horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear.
There we go. So this is talking about the new time now.
Yep.
All right. The bright sword. I'm just referring to the thermonuclear missiles, glittering spears. Go ahead.
It says, and there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses.
Yeah, that's the nuclear missiles, the nuclear fire, the so-called the hellfire. All right, the fire of Valley of Hinnom. Go ahead.
It says, and there's none end of their corpses, they stumble upon their corpses.
Yeah, that's definitely talking about the, so that's not talking about the ancient Assyria. All right, even though ancient Assyria was a bloody city. All right. So Nahum may have been thought it was talking about the ancient Assyria. But then those certain things just don't make sense. All right? Because that during his lifetime, that didn't come to pass. So before he died, Nahum had to know, he was talking about a future prophecy. All right?
That's right.
Go ahead.
So it says verse 4, so Nahum 3 and 4, so it says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, and the mistress, like it says, the mistress of witchcrafts, that sell the nations through whoredoms and families through witchcrafts. It says, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh.
And he sold us. He sold us into slavery. All over the world. All right, 1492 is the pinnacle year that he started selling us into slavery. Go ahead.
It says, verse 5, so name 3 and 5, it says, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face. It says, and I will show that the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame.
Yeah, so eventually that's going to happen. All right, all America's, what it says in Obadiah, all America's allies, all the men that were that Confederacy have brought thee even to the borders. All right, meaning to your destruction. All right, and push you off a cliff, and that's what the missiles coming down and burning this whole place up. All right, I got precepts over here. You got precept? No precepts? You got precepts over here? All right, you got anything you want to say?
No, that's it. Which means face the east. We're going to give all honor, glory, and praise unto
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem HaKadosh.
We're going to give double honors unto our elders and apostles, great most on the real well, and a hearty and sincere shalom to all the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.